Good day everyone and welcome back to another tutorial on Boss Fashions. Today's tutorial is the concluding part of this trouser, the high waist trouser with cargo pockets. On this tutorial, I'll be walking through how to join these trousers. Before I proceed, I'm using this medium to give a shout out to 80+, one of our subscribers on this channel and also our active member in the comment section. If you want me to give you a shout out, make sure you subscribe to this channel as well and be active in the comment section. Thank you. Let's proceed to the sewing tutorial now. So based on the cutting aspect of the tutorial, this is the two smaller cargo pockets on the left side. The main pocket is 2 inches while the size are 2.5, so that gives us 7 inches. The length is 7, while the folding at the upper part and the down side is also to 2.5. That gives us 12 inches. Here is the cover. The wideness is 3 inches, so we are going to join it by half out. That will give us 2 inches. Here is the main 3 cargo pockets, the bigger ones. Here is the pocket. This is the rope, and this is the trouser. So we are going to proceed to sewing now. The first thing we are going to do is very simple. We are going to pick the sides, the front and the back sides together like this. So here is the front, here is the back, here is the front, facing each other this way. So here is it. Then we are going to pick the second one also. So this is going to be the first thing. Then we are going to join it downward. We are going to join this one downward as well. I'm back joining both front and back. I also top stitch on it. So we are going to set it aside. Then I'm going to proceed to make our cargo pocket. We have tutorial on it, so I won't be explaining much about it. The next thing is making our cargo pocket. We have tutorial on it already, so I didn't want this video to be too long, so I will go and make it now and show you the outcome. But if you want to learn how to make this cargo pocket in an easy way, I have video on it on this channel. I'm going to post the link at the end of this video. Also in the description box below, I'm going to add the link to the tutorial on how to make this cargo pocket as well. So I will go ahead now, make this cargo pocket and also the covers. I'm going to make the cover and the rope as well, so I'll come and show you. Back from making this cargo pocket, the next thing for this cargo pocket now is to attach it to our trouser. We are going to set it aside. Here is the 3 of the cover. Here is the remaining 2 and the rope. But I'm here to turn this one out, so we are going to turn it out and top stitch on it as well. So I'm going to turn the rest as well, just as you see me doing. Then we are going to stop stitch on it. So here's the 3 row, the 2 smaller pocket cover and the 3 bigger pocket cover. So let's set this aside now to be sewing proper. So here is the right side. I'm going to notch it 1/4 of an inch inward. 1/4 of an inch inward. So you can see 1/4 of an inch inward. Then you can press it down After pressing it down, we are going to place our zip on it this way, ½ inch away from the ironing line. This way, then we are going to sew or tack it down. So we are going to sew it down this way. So here is it. It has been stitched down. Now to the other side, we are going to notch it ½ inch. This one is ¼ inch inward. This one will be notched ½ inch inward, like this, ½ inch inward. But if you notice, I didn't make it straight. I made the notch slantly. Then we are going to iron it down. So we are going to iron it down this way and add paper stay or interface onto this side. So this is how we are going to do it. It will be like this. Then we can trim off the excess stay. So after doing this, I'm going to place this zip area down and place this interface side on top of it. And we're going to align this side, then sew from this notch area. You sew it down. So that is the next thing to do now. So the next thing now is to pick this. The next thing now is to pick this interface side and join it with zip this way. So you just pick it this way, then you sew. You sew the zip onto the interface area. So I'm done joining it to the interface side. So this is what we have. So now you are going to, the next thing, you are going to open the zip, then pick, then you start from here. You are going to sew and make this curve at the side. If you know you can't go directly, you can chalk the curve area, so you'll be able to have a nice curve at this downside there. You can chalk it the way you want the curve to be, then you sew. So this is what we have. So you flip it over, pick this one and this side, then you are going to tack it so it will secure the downside. So I'm done securing it. Now the measurement of or the placement of our cargo pocket is the next thing to do. The placement. If you notice, the smaller part is on this left side, so we are going to mark it the way we want it to be. I'm making this side 10 inches lower, 10 inches lower. So where is the pocket? So here is it now. So we are going to have it here. This is the end of, this is the downside of it. So the bigger pocket, if you notice, the bigger pocket is placed slantly. The thing is placed slantly. So I'm going to place this way. Then I'm going to mark. That's what we call details. You note whatever you are design you are to make, then you mark it out, or you do it just exactly. So we are done marking this side. So the next thing now we are going to do is fold this side inward by ½ inch, place it here. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's mark. Then here is the stand side. For this area, here is the stand side. So we are going we are going to fold this one ½ inch inward, place it here, then we are going to sew to this side. We are going to sew it down. So when we get to this area, we are going to pin our needle down, then fold this and come to this area. Then we are going to sew. When we sew to this area as well, on this adjoining line, you are going to place your, you are going to pin your machine needle down as well, for before we can turn to the upper area. So that is how we are going to sew all the cargo pocket down to the pocket. So let's mark this other side. So this one won't be up to 10 inches. This one will be 8 inches. This side will be 8 inches for the cargo pocket. This side will be 8 inches. Then another thing is, for the down pocket here, it's not on the center line, it's on the front side. So we are going to place it this way. Just this depends on the size of the person we are making the pocket for. So that's why I'm not going to give you actual measurements. So we are going to place it here. Here is the down part, and here is the down part of it as well. So just like I said, fold ½ inch inward. We are going to sew to this side. You pin your machine needle down, so that will give you grace to make the down folding. When you get to this area as well, you pin your machine needle down, then it will give you grace to turn to the upper side easily. So let's proceed to the sewing machine and join them together. You can see I'm done making the pocket, but here's what I did. After stitching the edges down, you just fold this side inward, you tack on it, then you're going to fold this other side inward as well, then you tack it down. So after tacking it down, you are going to place your pocket this way, your cover this way, then you are going to stitch like this. After stitching it, you fold it downward, then you stitch it down, so to keep it in place. But before then, we are going to repeat same here. We are going to place it at the upper part like this. We are going to tack it down, we are going to flip it over, then you stitch it down. But you are going to be mindful of the pocket mouth. And for the rope, this is what we are to do. You are going to place it this way, stitch, then flip it over, then you are going to stitch it down. So this is how it's going to be. So here is the final result of the cover. So the next thing now, we are going to apply our darts here. We are going to apply our dart. The dart is 1.5. So this 1.5, we are going to divide it by 2. That will give us ½ quarter. So that's what we are going to sew slantly. At least you sew it slantly 5 inches or 6 inches downward. I've gone ahead to apply my dart. Here's the dart. So the next thing now, we are going to measure what we have here. On the waist area, I have 15.5, but plus the half I'm going to use for the joining here. So I'm going to make it 16. And also here we have 16 and a half, 16 quarter, 16, and also here we have 16, and I'm going to make it 16 and a half. So you can make it 17 while you trim the excess away. So here's the band we have. The width of the band is 5 inches, but on fold the height of our band will be 2 inches, while the remaining half will be for the folding. And also make sure you add interface onto, and make sure you add interface onto it. But it is preferable, it is better we iron, then we fold our this thing inward. And it is very easy to join. Just pay keen attention. After ironing it down, I'm folding a ½ inch inward. Just place it this way. You can see this, we have extra ½ inch here, so you are going to stitch down. When you stitch it to this side, this will be the interface area. That's where we are going to stitch onto the body. But after stitching it down, you are going to have something like this. Then just fold it over. Then already you've ironed this place down, just fold it over this way. Then you are going to stitch here. When you stitch this place down, then you turn to the other side. That's just it. So I'm going to do it and show you. So here's what we have. After flipping it over. So the next thing now, we are going to close this back. So we are going to close the back, join like this. That's the next thing. So the next thing for us now is to stop stitch on this, securing the down side. So after securing the down side, then we are going to close the inseam area this way. So we are going to close the inseam. That is it. Let me do it, then I'm come and show you. So now I'm back joining the inseam. The next thing for us now is to fold the hem side, and the plan is 2 inches folding at the down part. So we are going to sew it now, and I will show you the final result. And please make sure you like this video, share and subscribe to this channel for more helpful tutorial.